Greetings once again. I'm Tommy Underhill, and I am the adult autism and adult ADHD coach at Littleton Couples Counseling. Today, I'd like to talk about adult autism stop words, or at least this is kind of the stuff that I look at when people say certain things, what goes through my mind as opposed to what they might mean. I don't know what they mean because they're not me. Let's jump in. As a person with high-functioning autism, my autism often leads me to struggle with what some folks say and even more what they mean. Certain words can cause me to stumble when I attempt to discern their unspoken or unarticulated intentions with the words that they use. I personally call these words or phrases stop words because I stop and question what the other person really means. Let's look at a few of them. I know. I once told one of the kids that they left the front door open and one of the dogs was exploring down the street. They replied, I know. Well, if you knew that, what did you do with that? Roughly translated in my world, I know translates to the same as another two-word comeback, fuck you. Not pretty, but I know. Let's talk about but. In Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 1, Jon Snow says, what did your father used to say? Everything before the word but is horseshit? Here's an example. I love you, but you have autism. Leaves me feeling that you might love me more if I didn't have autism. Or maybe you don't love me at all. You're just saying it, but we don't know. I prefer the conjunction and as opposed to but to constructively join two separate thoughts while providing credence to both sides of the equation. I love you and you have autism. I love you in spite of your autism. I love you because of your autism. Which is it? One, definitely the but. Maybe I'd love you more, but we don't know. Dr. Demento used to play a song with lyrics that intentionally had multiple meanings. She has freckles on her butt. She is nice. She has freckles on her butt. She is nice. The ambiguity introduced some whimsical sexual tension. It was what made the song fun. When working with my autism, ambiguity in communication is not fun and can lead to miscommunication, misunderstanding, arguments, ruptures, disappointments, stresses, tension, fights. We don't want those. Stick with what you really mean what you really say, and with those, I need you to do. In the past, when somebody said, I want you to do, or I need you to do, I heard them say, quote, it's not your problem. I will handle it. Mentally, I would reply, thanks for telling me about it and your ownership of the task. I can now internally translate, I need you to do, into what I believe many people really want to mean. Will you please do this for me? It took a lot of years before I was able to walk away without just looking like a jerk. Communication is the basis of all relationships. The art is not only in saying what you truly mean, it also lies in discerning what the other person wants or needs and may be afraid to say. As you work to develop your communication skills, be daring enough to ask what other people mean when they say things you don't really understand. Start with people you feel safe around. You may further your growth with creating your own lists of stop words. Working with an autism or an adult ADHD coach can definitely help with things. If you'd like to experiment with it, give me a call. Talk to you soon.